Work-life balance survey. You looking for one? You've come to the right place. We've got one and it's free. When we can live life on our terms, on a holistic level, taking into account not just our business lives, but also our health, all of our relationships, from friends, family, to our partners, the world changes. So if you're looking to define what does work-life balance look like, maybe you're using this for your organization, you want to just use it for yourself, however you want, you're welcome to. And we have it free, and I'll tell you here in a little bit where you can get it. But first off, I'm going to encourage you to think about it maybe a little differently, because I think in a lot of ways, work-life balance is really, really a myth. I think it's really hard to attain. However, there is hope. I believe that a healthy work-life integration is 100% possible. And what I mean by that is if you put the intentionality behind things, it's a lot easier to figure out where do we want to invest our time and energy. But most of us are living our life in a very much a reactionary mode, particularly to our devices, to work, to whatever the social platforms are, email, TikTok, all sorts of stuff that's out of our hands. But if we can come back and identify, hey, where are we? Where are we at now? How can we figure out what healthy integration looks like, and then define where we want to go? Actually, this was one of the books I wrote about this. It's called Life On - Your Terms. It's a fable, it goes by pretty quick, it's really fun, and it helps people define what does success look like for them. So when you start thinking about what are those different areas of success, if you go to our website, lifeon-yourterms.com, lifeon-yourterms.com, you go about halfway down, you can click on a tool that we call the balance wheel. And the balance wheel is 4 quadrants with 3 slices of a pie in each one of those quadrants. And in that, those 4 quadrants consist of this: professional. When you think about your professional life, what is your environment? Your compensation and job satisfaction look like? Then resources, what are the time, your talent, and your treasure? What is your time, our most valuable resource, because it diminishes every second? Our talent, what are our skill set, and how can we always be growing that? And then our treasure, our money, our stuff, the thing that we get most wrapped around the axle, but it's probably the most fictitious. And then how do you define where you have success with that? But those two are only half the story. Particularly if you're a younger person or you're working with younger generations, a lot of the younger generations, in my opinion, are asking the right questions when it comes to balance. They're talking about, hey, what are my relationships like with my friends, my family, and my partner? They're also investing a lot more time around health, physical, mental, and spiritual. And I think these are the right questions. We can start answering those different. How do we look at that and then define where we are? So I've had the good fortune to work with leadership teams, individuals, organizations all around the world, and helped hundreds of people, and hundreds of people have used this tool, the balance wheel, excuse me, a little pine pollen on my eye there. And with this, the tool goes through and it takes less than 10 minutes, and it'll give you results. So if you go through, it's got 60 questions, and it'll help you to define each one of these. Now, some folks at Gallup helped me write this, and it's purposely intended to be a little bit ambiguous on your perception of where you're at. I believe that every individual, couple, team, organization goes through one of 4 phases, where we stabilize, we visualize, we strategize, and we execute. Now the stabilization, we have to first define where we are. How do we do that initial assessment? And that's why I created this tool. And I've used this, like I said, with teams and individuals around the world. And I work with some public CEOs, and this is a tool that we actually start with to define, help them understand what success is going to look like. So when you take the first test, when you go through and do this, you get a snapshot of where you are. Easy enough. Then from this point, the next step is going to be, okay, what does amazing look like? Where do I want to be? How can I define for each one of the slices of the pie, what would amazing look like for 12 months from now? But when you start to consider where you want to be, you're actually activating different parts of your brain and recruiting your subconscious to make those things come into a reality. So if you're looking for some basic way to come up with a survey that can help you define what does work-life balance look like, you're welcome to go there. And if you have questions, please reach out to us directly. We have a whole team of coaches that specialize in areas from health and fitness to business and coaching to job transitions. Whatever it is you're looking for, we may have somebody that can help. And if you have questions, please don't be afraid of reaching out. And again, you can find us at lifeon-yourterms.com. But before you go, please, if you like this, subscribe. Check out some of the other videos on our channel. Keep smiling.